Hi there. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know I don't have an accent. And I usually don't wear glasses in my videos. I wear them in real life, but I don't wear them in my videos because I don't know. They don't really look that good on me. But anyways, a lot of people on the internet are pissed off about cake. Out of all the things going on in the world, we're pissed off about cake. And I just thought I would talk about it as somebody who used to do baking and stuff. Just like in a nutshell, it doesn't matter where you buy your cake from. Walmart making little heart cakes is not going to ruin your bakery business, because while they're making their heart cakes for people who might not be able to afford them otherwise, you're probably still doing like fancy tiered cakes, gender reveal cakes, like the Taylor Swift stabbing the heart cake. So I really don't think any business is being taken away from small bakeries, because again, you probably didn't have those customers to begin with. That's why I always how do I explain it? I used to sit there and labor over the stove making pizzelles. And to make a batch of pizzelles, let's just say I was making 40 pizzelles. It would take around anywhere between 2 to 4 hours, depending on, what else is going on. And I never sold them. I was going to, but then I realized, wow, this is a lot of work, it really is a lot of work. And I was every year people would be like, are you gonna make your pizzelles? And I was like, no. So that I understand, the labor aspect of it. Yes, you don't have to change your prices for anybody. The labor is valid. The ingredient price is valid, trust me. But shaming people because they can't afford $100 cake, that's a little I don't know. That's a little sassy in my opinion, because some people, they just need a cake for maybe a photo, or maybe it for a kid's birthday party, even an adult birthday party. Hell, I'd buy the cake. And the thing that kind of irked me the most that I've seen online is when people say that the bakers at Walmart are not talented. I live where Publix is, so Publix also has a bakery, and I've had many friends who've worked in that bakery. And let me tell you, every single one of my friends who worked at the Publix bakery, they went to school for that. They don't just hire anybody off the street. You have to have experience, I'm not sure if they hire, I think you could be an apprentice without a degree, but to be an actual decorator, at least from what I've heard, you need to be going to school for that. Or you have to have years of training as an apprentice. They don't just let anybody off the street, and I asked my friends, because I had one friend and she would do the most beautiful Publix cakes ever. She would do Studio Ghibli ones, it was just really cute, and they obviously not copyrighted, she would kind of change it so it wasn't she wouldn't get in trouble and stuff. But and I used to ask her, I was like, why don't you do this as a business? Are you kidding me? You're so talented, why aren't you doing this as a business, right? And she just looked at me and she laughed and she's like, no. And I was like, but why? Why not? And she was like, the amount of time and money, I want to go home, take off my apron, and that be it. If I start my own business, then people are going to be contacting me 24/7 for cakes. And I was like, she has a point. Because when I was in my pizzelle and soap making days, I'd get messages at all hours of the night being like, hey, I want to buy a dozen. Or, hey, can you make a custom soap for me? And honestly, I was tired. I was like, there's really no clocking out from this, is there? Because there isn't. There really isn't. So to shame bakers that work at Walmart or Publix and be like, oh, well, obviously they can't start their own business because they're not that great. Have you seen the cakes? Because the cakes I've seen, they're pretty good. And I'm not going to sit here and say, yes, there are some cakes where you're like, ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are some where you could tell it was done in like 5 minutes, you know, but those usually are not the cakes that you're paying top dollar for at Walmart. Like, if you buy a custom cake at Walmart or Publix, it's gonna be more than $20, but still under 100. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, no, that just kind of tickled me the wrong way. I'll try to insert some videos, you know, of, you know, people talking about it. So if the video's cut weird, that's probably why, because yeah, I talk and then I forget, like, oh, I should probably pause to insert stuff in, you know. But yeah, let me know what you think about that down below. Would you buy a cake from Walmart? I would, but, you know, I just don't see the big deal about it, you know, and especially, like, I don't know, like, I respect small business owners, trust me, it's a grind I wish I had the energy for, but at the end of the day, not everybody wants to be strapped to their business 24/7, you know, because that's always people calling you, that's always people complaining, that's always people demanding of you, you don't reply right away, oh, look, such a horrible, like, you know, and again, like, let's just say your name is attached to the business, and God forbid something goes wrong, you know that person's gonna write a review, put it on blast, and then everybody looks at you. Look at TikTok, for example. One thing goes wrong, and everybody's like, yeah, Samantha was the one who did it. At Walmart, while the baker in charge of the cake would get in trouble for whatever they did to the cake, and they should, Walmart would be the one to take the fall. Like, if people were to go on and complain about a Walmart cake, they might mention, like, yeah, my baker Samantha, she was a real whatever, and this is why she made the cake like this, and I didn't get a refund. But at least from what I've noticed, most people will more likely be like, Walmart cakes suck, and here's why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll go after the big corporation. They don't typically, like, target little bakers. And especially if you buy them from, like, the tray thing, the freezer thing, you don't know who really made them either. You really only talk to a baker if you have, like, a special request, or, like, they have to write the name on it and stuff. Just trust me, I've had my fair share where I'm like, can you write happy birthday on the cake? And it's like, it's like a 2-year-old wrote it, which, okay, you know, and then usually, like, sorry, let me go get somebody else to do it, we'll redo it. And I'm like, that's fine, like, you know, no reason to get upset about it, you know, but, like, I don't know, the whole cake controversy, I'm just like, this is really what we're upset about. You know, like, nobody's getting hurt, nobody's gonna die because, you know, they bought a Walmart cake, you know, depending where you live, but, like, I just think in general people need to be kinder to each other, you know, because, like, I saw some people saying, like, well, birthday cake is a luxury. Yes, maybe if you bought, like, a 3-tiered birthday cake, but a simple, small, little heart cake, I feel like people with less income should not be punished for wanting nice things, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where it's like I'll out myself. Sometimes I buy things off of AliExpress because it's the same exact item on Amazon, but 10 times cheaper, right? So why should I deprive stuff I need if it's the same exact thing on Amazon? Why would I pay more for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, the quality's not any different, which is a little different in this situation because bakers do, like, you know, home bakeries do use probably more expensive ingredients than Walmart, okay? But if somebody needs something for a photo or, like, you know, for a small party or things like that, they're not looking for a wedding cake grade level cake, if I said that right. So I don't know. It's a cakey situation. Anyways, just let me know, and I really don't know how to end these videos. Puff, puff, out.